He wasn't lazy. He wasn't lost. But every path he walked led nowhere. Every dream he chased slipped through his fingers. Until one stormy night, an old man told him something that changed everything. This is not just a story. It's a mirror. For anyone who's ever felt stuck while trying to do everything right. In a quiet village, surrounded by silent hills and forgotten roads, lived a young man named John. He had strong hands, a sharp mind, and a heart full of dreams. But John had a secret struggle. He couldn't choose a path. One day, he wanted to be a farmer. The next, he dreamed of opening a shop. The week after, he imagined becoming a teacher. He ran fast, in every direction. Yet somehow, he stayed in the same place. Each sunset brought more confusion. John worked hard, but felt stuck like a bird flapping its wings in a cage it couldn't even see. One evening, the sky was darker than usual. A storm was brewing, both outside and within him. He couldn't take it anymore. With heavy steps, he walked to the edge of the village, where a dim lantern always flickered outside a small hut. It was the home of Gurravand, the old teacher known for his silence, his calm, and his stories that felt more real than life. John bowed low. "Guruji," he said, his voice cracking, "I want to do something great. But I'm lost. I keep trying new things. But nothing works. I feel like I'm running in circles." The old man looked at him for a long moment. Then, he smiled gently. "You are like a boat with no compass," he said. "Let me tell you a story. It may light the path you're searching for." John leaned in. "Years ago, Gurravand began. There was a boy named Dev. Just like you, he had many dreams, but no direction. He chased everything, and caught nothing. Then one night, a strange traveler passed through the village. He handed Dev a small, worn-out notebook. "Write your goal," the traveler said. "Break it into small steps, and follow it one step at a time." John blinked. That sounded too simple. Dev laughed at first. The teacher continued. But something in the traveler's eyes made him try. He wrote one clear goal: become a carpenter. Then he made a list: learn the skill, buy tools, make a stool, sell it, then a table, then a chair. Gurravand's eyes seemed to glow in the candlelight. Each morning, Dev read his goal. Each night, he wrote what he did. Slowly, his hands grew skilled. His mind became sharp. People started noticing his work. Within a year, he opened a tiny shop. Within 2, people from faraway villages came to buy his furniture. And in 5 years, he wasn't just building chairs. He was building lives. He trained others. He gave them purpose. He sat frozen, the wind howling outside the hut like it, too, was listening. So, just writing one goal and taking daily steps can change everything? He asked, barely above a whisper. Yes, the guru said. A scattered fire gives smoke. A focused fire gives heat. That is the power of direction. He leaned closer and added, set a goal. But remember 3 things. 1. Be clear. Know exactly what you want. 2. Break it into steps. You don't climb a mountain in a single jump. And 3. Review often. Life changes. So can your path. But never lose sight of the peak. That night, John didn't sleep. Instead, by candlelight, he wrote, start a vegetable business. He listed his steps. Learn from old farmers. Save money. Find a spot in the market. Smile at every customer. Each day after, he followed one small step. He woke before the sun. He watched. He listened. He learned. He greeted every customer like an old friend. He failed sometimes, but he kept adjusting. And he kept moving. Months passed. Then, a year. Soon, people didn't just buy vegetables. They waited for John. He became known not just for fresh produce, but for his fresh spirit. Years later, when a young boy asked him, "Sir, how did you become so successful?" John smiled and said, "One goal, one step, every day. You don't need 10 dreams. You need one direction and the courage to walk it, step by step." Focus isn't magic, but with it, your ordinary life can become something unforgettable.